Happy Thanksgiving. I wanted to pop on here quick just to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Normally, I do these lives in the evening, but this evening, of course, I will be spending some time with some friends and with some family. So I thought that it would be better if I come on here this morning to wish you guys all just a very happy Thanksgiving. I'm going to cover 5 things that I'm grateful for this year. My voice is slowly coming back. I've been sick for like a week, which I never get sick. And it's really annoying when you lose your voice, especially when you need to do a lot of talking and lessons and everything. So today I'm going to cover 5 things that I'm grateful for. Also, be sure to check out the link below. Basically, this year for Thanksgiving, we are giving away more free educational content. And so you're going to want to check out the link. There's a ton of free stuff to help you guys. So check it out. It would really help us if you could share it with a friend. Let's see. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving from Germany. Good to see you guys here this morning. So, the first thing that I'm grateful for this year is health and wellness. I guess this is kind of fitting because I've been a little sick. I got a cold. I lost my voice, but definitely, the fact that we can get up, the fact that we can move around, the fact that we can ride our horses is huge. And I'm so grateful for my health. And I also think it's something that's really important that we take care of our bodies, that we take care of ourselves. And the cool thing about it is that having horses helps you to stay healthy and take care of yourself. Horses really are a motivation to stay fit and to take care of your body. And also, part of what I love about horses is that it gets you outside, it gets you moving around, it gets you doing things with your body. So sometimes I think about, gosh, what would my life be like if I didn't have horses? And I don't think it would be as good. I for sure would not be as fit or as healthy. So that's the first thing I'm grateful for this year. Um, the second thing that I'm super grateful for are my horses. And when you think about it, the fact that, for one, they let us ride them is insane, right? Because they're prey animals and we're predators. So the fact that they let us get on their back and ask them to do things and that they actually will do them for us is huge. And horses are just such magical creatures. They're so honest, they're so forgiving. That's what part of what I love about horses is when you change how you interact with them, they will change. So even if they've had a bad history or they've been abused or whatever, when you start changing the way that you interact with your horses, they will change. And I think that that is really, really special. And just the fact that you can have such a bond and such a relationship with your horse is incredible. I mean, nothing replaces that feeling of connection with another being. And especially when you're sitting on them and that motion and that power of your horse is coming through your body and through your seat, and you're able to control that power. It's incredible. Like I say all the time, at the end of the day, I just love to ride. It's not even about the showing or any of that. It's the fact that you can have a partnership and a relationship with another being that is so fine tuned, and that, like, with years and years of training, the connection is crazy, where you can just kind of think something and your horse knows it. And when you know your horse so well that you can, sense what they're feeling, what they're thinking. So I'm so grateful to all of the horses that I have now, but also to all of the horses in my past, because every horse is a little bit different. And that's part of what makes it so beautiful, is that you have to figure out how to work with all these kind of different personalities and different horses and adjust your training to fit that particular horse. And that's what I really love about it, is that every horse is kind of like a new little puzzle. So let's see. Catherine, happy Thanksgiving. Maria, happy Thanksgiving. Um, Cheryl, happy Thanksgiving. Laura, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, sorry, you can't hear me. Okay. The third thing I'm thankful for on Thanksgiving, I love Thanksgiving because I think it's really important to take the time and be grateful. It's something that I try to do every day in my life is to think about all the blessings and all the things that I'm grateful for, to think about the glass being half full instead of half empty, and it really changes your whole perspective and your whole outlook on life. So that's part of why I really love Thanksgiving. So the third thing I'm grateful for are my friends and my family. My family, of course, is incredibly supportive of my horses and my work and my passion. And I think that that is really, really important that you surround yourself with people that see you, with people that support you in your passion. It's kind of a funny story, but when I first started dating my now husband, I basically told him, I was like, okay, the horses come first. And I mean, I don't know that that was maybe the nicest thing to say to him, but it is really important. The horses and the riding are a really important part of my life. And so I really want people in my life that see that and that support that because it is a very, very hard sport and there's a lot of ups and downs. And you definitely need people in your community, whether that's in person or also the community that we have online, is really important to help you in your riding. So I wanted to read, we're doing a little giveaway on Facebook on Amelia Newcomb Dressage. So if you haven't entered the giveaway yet, check it out on Amelia Newcomb Dressage page on Facebook. It's also on Instagram. But there were some really great people sharing what they were grateful for. So Tanya Lakel says, thank you to my beautiful daughters, Abby and Emily, who not only gifted me with the two most amazing grandsons, but made sure they are growing up with the love of horses and ponies, including the responsibility of cleaning a stall. So it's super cute. She has this photo of her like two little grandsons. They're toddlers with like muck buckets and pitchforks in the stall. Let's see. Tina says, as a social worker, I cannot afford my own horse. I'm forever thankful for the generous souls who trust me with their horses, paid partial lease and otherwise. I've been called the nanny, aka Mary Poppins of the barn, because I am forever riding different horses, especially when folks are busy or out of town. So that's awesome, Tina. And it's like, if there's a will, there's a way, you know? Horses are expensive, but if you work hard and you're kind and polite and eager to learn, you will get there. Here's another one. Celia says, my husband, John, has been a great supporter of my equestrian passion for 30 plus years. Now at 71, on my dressage journey, he's even more interested and engaged. He watches Amelia's videos with me and is learning too. We trail ride and enjoy the forested trails and scenic views. I'm very grateful to John for all the extras. So that's wonderful. Let me know in the comments if you have a supportive husband or friend that has really helped you on your journey. Here's another one from Miranda. She says, I'm thankful to my awesome trainer, Jackie, the amazing barn crew and family, my longtime friend. So, yeah, it's really important, I think, to just remember that it takes a village to have these horses and to ride well and to make progress. And it's important to recognize people and to acknowledge that, you know, to acknowledge how important their support is to you. And also to find people that you can support in turn, because it's like the more that you give, the more that you get in life. And so I hope that you all have someone that supports you and that you all in turn support them, or at least appreciate and express your appreciation to them. So let's see. Someone else on Facebook says, my husband, also John, is so supportive. I couldn't do what I love without his support. My mom as well. Okay, good. Okay, The fourth thing that I'm grateful for is education and progress. And one thing that I love about riding and about dressage is that really, truly, you're never done learning. It's one of those things that the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. And dressage is really hard. It's really frustrating. My husband always says, well, if it was easy, you wouldn't do it and everyone would do it. So I think that it's important to remember that it is really hard, but part of what's really fun is that you've never mastered it. You're always continuing learning, and every horse is a little bit different, and you can always refine things and get your communication even better. I have had a lot of really amazing teachers in my life that have helped to get me to this point. And I think that it's really important that I acknowledge them, and also that all of the teachers that I have had are what allow me to now be in a position where I can give back and help all of you guys. So, my coach, Yo Hinneman, he actually was here this week. He came up to help me with my horses, and I learned so much from him. He really is an old school master of dressage. He knows so much. I think he's trained like 16 people to the Olympics, but he genuinely loves training and loves horses and loves kind of the puzzle of figuring out each individual horse and recipe and exercises that help that individual horse. And it's incredible that at 75 years old, he's still so passionate about teaching and about training and about the horses. And I really admire that from him and aspire to that. I hope when I'm his age that I'm still able to teach and train and have that same passion for the horses. And he's really gifted at being able to kind of assess a horse and how they move, and then find different exercises and different patterns to help with that horse. One thing that I really appreciate and have learned from him is the importance of giving your horse walk breaks. So, kind of it, especially when you're training at the upper levels, it's kind of like interval training because you're trying to build strength and understanding. So, you do an exercise and you repeat it a few times, and then you need to give your horse a walk break so that they really have a chance to think about what you just worked on, and also to breathe, and that their muscles recover and that they really get fully relaxed again before you ask them to do something hard. So he has really helped me to understand about like work on something, give your horse a good walk break, work on something, give your horse a good walk break as that reward. And I'm really grateful not only to Yo, but also to all of the other teachers that I've had throughout my career, because you just learn so much. And I mean, certainly, I think that horses like are your best teacher, but you can expedite the process a lot if you have someone that has trained other horses and that really understands horses and how they think. So I think, of course, your horse, you always want to listen to your horse and learn from your horse. But it really helps if you have an outside perspective as well, because sometimes, when you're on your horse, you can't really see what's happening. And you need someone from the outside to help you through that, to help you with your position, to help you with your horse's position, all of that. So that's the fourth thing I'm grateful for. I apologize. My voice is still not perfect. Okay. The fifth thing, and probably the most important thing that I'm grateful for, is all of you guys. And I really do mean that from the bottom of my heart, because this online community that we have created is so special and so incredible. And I never thought that this would happen. But what is beautiful about this community is that we're all in different places on our journey. Some of us are just starting out, some of us are farther along. But like I said earlier, riding and horses is difficult and there's a lot of ups and downs. And so together we are stronger. And the more that we are able to bring other people up with us, then the more that we are able to rise up in our goals. And when I look on the various platforms like Amelia's Dressage Club on Facebook or on YouTube or on Instagram, I am so grateful to how supportive and encouraging everyone is of one another. And that is really, really special, really unique, and really very, very important that we have a safe place and that we have a community of people that are supporting each other. Because, like I said earlier, it's hard. And not only do you need some encouragement on good days, but you especially need it on some bad days. And I also feel your guys' support, like when I have a bad show or when things don't go super well, you guys are so incredibly supportive and so incredibly encouraging. And so, as much as I give to you guys with my free education and my free content and all of that, I feel also supported by all of you guys. And that is really, really special. And so I hope that we can continue with this. So let me know if you're here in the comments, one thing that you are grateful for, especially today on Thanksgiving. I hope that you all are going to get to spend some time with your friends and with your family and with your horses. I'm going to go to the barn here in just a bit and take care of the horses this morning. It's quite windy here, so I hope I can ride, but I'm not entirely sure. I think that my ideal holiday would be to go to the barn and ride my horses and then spend a little bit of time with my family. So I hope that you guys are going to be able to do some of that today. Also, I wanted to announce for our giveaway, we're giving away some free swag for people that share the link. So if you see the link below, if you can share that with a friend that rides horses, it would really help us out. It will also help your friend out because there's a ton of free content and free resources there. So we're going to be giving away a water bottle. One of these water bottles are awesome. They have the dressage training scale on them and they're very nicely insulated. So Emma Reg, she is one of our followers on Instagram, and we are going to be giving a water bottle away to Emma. So I hope that you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and thank you for spending a little bit of time here this morning with me. Again, let me know in the comments what you are grateful for. Oh, let's see, what link should we share? Let me put the link for you guys here in the chat. Let me find it. But basically, instead of like doing Black Friday and trying to sell a bunch of stuff, we are giving back. So we're giving away a ton of our free content. And let me pull up that link for you. Okay. There we go. All right. So there's a link. It is amelianewcomedressage.com/giving back now and always for Black Friday. So hi, Muriel. Grateful for you and the group. Cheryl, grateful for my health. Yes, absolutely. Amy says happy Thanksgiving. John, happy Thanksgiving. Yay, you guys are riding on Thanksgiving. Ross, thank you, Ross. I'm glad you enjoy the videos. Allie says gratitude is the mother of all virtues. I love that. I'm very grateful for your videos and for your never-ending generosity. Amy says, happy Thanksgiving. Grateful for a life well lived. Thanks for sharing your day with us. Laura says, thank you, Amelia and Amelia's mom, for fostering such a supportive group. I love that I am welcome despite being relatively new to riding and dressage. Yes, absolutely. And yes, I should say I'm very grateful to my mother because she has probably been my biggest supporter my whole life. She always encouraged me to do what I love, and I'm very grateful for that. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day. I better rest my voice before it's dead. And happy Thanksgiving.